Imagine turning a $1,000 watch into a $10,000 treasure faster than your favorite sneaker drops sell out. Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what some iconic timepieces have done. Flipping the game on value, style, and collector hype all at once. Today, we're going to be diving deep into 8 watches that have skyrocketed in price, blending killer design, rich history, and that rare wow factor that collectors and buyers obsess over. Stick around until the end, because some of these gems come with celebrity secrets and market moves that could change how you think about wristwear forever. Let's start with number 1, the Tudor Submariner, reference number 79090. If you are hunting for a vintage dive watch that has exploded in value, the Tudor Submariner is a textbook case. Once overlooked, this 40mm steel diver, built in the late 1980s and early 1990s, used to sell for under $2,000. Now, clean examples are pushing past $10,000, with unpolished models reaching as high as $16,000. It's got all the right ingredients: a classic black dial with a date window, a rotating bezel, reliable automatic movement, and that unmistakable Rolex DNA. Remember, Tudor used Rolex cases and crowns back then. You are getting vintage Submariner charm without the Rolex premium, and collectors have caught on to this fast. Tudor's resurgence, driven by modern hits and high-profile ambassadors like David Beckham, have turned this once sleeper into a serious collectible. If you want a vintage diver that still feels wearable and undervalued, the 79090 deserves a long look. Number 2, the Rolex Explorer, reference number 14270. The Rolex Explorer, reference 14270, is a neo-vintage icon that collectors have finally started to appreciate. Introduced in 1989 and discontinued in 2001, it bridged the gap between vintage charm and modern precision. But for years, it remained under the radar. You could once pick one up for around 4K to 6K. And then the market caught on. Early tritium models, marked T-Swiss, T less than 25 at 6 o'clock, developed a warm patina that modern lume can't replicate. As collectors sought authentic aging and character, the 14270 surged. Today, clean examples sell for 10K to 15K, and full sets with box and papers are approaching 19K. The 36mm case is pure Rolex elegance, balanced, versatile, and built around the COSC certified caliber 3000. It's not flashy, but it is one of those watches that seasoned collectors respect instantly. If you're after a Rolex that has grown in value and yet still flies under the radar, the Explorer 14270 is your move. Number 3, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36mm Coral Red, reference number 126000. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36 Coral Red is a modern collectible that became an instant cult classic. Released in 2020 as part of Rolex's candy-colored OP lineup, it added unexpected boldness to a brand that's known for restraint. Retail was about $5,000, but then when Rolex discontinued the color variant in 2022, prices exploded. Today, it sells for $16,000 to $18,500, with box sets fetching even more. The color's rarity and short production run turned it into one of Rolex's most hyped modern pieces. Beneath the buzz, it is still a superb daily wearer. A 36mm stainless steel case, caliber 3230 movement with 70-hour power reserve, and trademark Rolex reliability. Few recent models have tripled in value this fast. Proof that even the simplest Rolex designs can become investment grade with the right twist of timing. Number 4, H. Moser & C Pioneer Center Seconds, reference number 3200-1200. The H. Moser & C Pioneer Center Seconds is a stealth wealth favorite, as they say. Understated, beautifully finished, and truly independent. Once available pre-owned for under $6,000, this piece now trades closer to $13,000 as collectors discover its rarity and craftsmanship. The 42.8mm stainless steel case balances sport and sophistication, while the Midnight Blue Fumé dial, a Moser signature, glows and shifts with the light. Inside is the in-house HMC 200 caliber, featuring a skeletonized rotor, a 3-day power reserve, and Moser's proprietary Straumann hairspring. It's water resistant to 120 meters, it comes on a supple rubber strap, and it feels every bit as robust as it is refined. With only around 1,500 Moser watches made annually, the Pioneer stands out quietly among the mass-produced luxury brands. A statement of taste, not hype. Number 5. IWC Portugieser chronograph, reference number IW371605. The IWC Portugieser chronograph remains one of the most elegant and enduring chronographs ever built. Now priced between $8,400 and $10,000, it has gained steady appreciation thanks to its timeless design and in-house mechanics. The 41mm stainless steel case frames a silver-plated dial with blued hands and recessed subdials, perfectly balanced and easy to read. Powering it is IWC's caliber 69355, a column wheel chronograph with automatic winding and hacking seconds. Through the sapphire caseback, you can admire its meticulous finishing and rotor engraving. It's a versatile companion, refined enough for black tie, casual enough for daily wear, proving that subtlety often wins in the long game of luxury. Number 6. Zenith Chronomaster Revival El Primero A384, reference number 03A384 421 M384. This model is a faithful revival of the legendary 1969 El Primero A384, one of the first automatic chronograph movements ever made. The 37mm tonneau-shaped case and panda dial all nail that 60s racing aesthetic, while the El Primero 400 movement inside keeps its heritage alive, beating at 36,000 vibrations per hour with a 50-hour power reserve. Its ladder-style bracelet and its crisp date window at 4:30 add to its vintage authenticity. Selling today for $5,600 to $10,000, it is a favorite among enthusiasts who want genuine mechanical history without chasing Rolex or Omega prices. It's retro done right, faithful to the past, and yet fully wearable today. Number 7. The Breitling Navitimer B0143, reference number AB01-382-11B1A1. The Breitling Navitimer B0143 is the modern face of an aviation icon. Powered by the in-house Caliber 01 movement, it boasts a 70-hour power reserve and 28,800 vibrations per hour. Built for precision. Its 43mm steel case features the signature bidirectional slide rule bezel, originally designed for pilots to make in-flight calculations. Front and back sapphire crystals showcase both the craftsmanship and the movement's complexity. At around $10,700, it offers robust engineering, brand legacy, and unmistakable presence, whether you're flying or just dressing the part. And finally, number 8, Cartier Tank, reference number WGTA-0342. The Cartier Tank Louis Cartier in yellow gold is a study in timeless elegance. Measuring 29.5 by 22 millimeters and just 6.35 millimeters thick, it slips effortlessly under a cuff. Ideal for anyone who values refinement over flash. The quartz movement ensures hassle-free precision, while Cartier's hallmark blue sapphire cabochon crown and Roman numerals all deliver that signature aesthetic that has been loved for over a century. At $11,600, it remains one of the most enduring luxury designs ever made. Worn by icons from Princess Diana to Yves Saint Laurent. Understated, graceful, and instantly recognizable, the Tank is proof that true luxury never needs to shout. And that wraps up our list of 8 watches that have seen explosive value growth. Proof that smart collecting can pay off big. Whether you're after vintage legends or modern cult classics, these models show how timing, rarity, and heritage all come together to create real winners. Now, you got a wrist size and budget in mind? Comment down below, and I'm going to recommend the 2 best watches that fit your style and wallet. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time for more sharp picks and insider insights.